All right, how you doing? This is Jake or Ian, whichever you can go by, and sitting with me right now is
Other co-host.
sometimes other co-host, other co-host. I don't know how it goes, but
It's
whatever.
just other co-host.
Other co-host. All right, and this is a new segment that we're trying out right now called "Rent It or Buy It."
Yeah, definitely. Rent it or buy it.
Right. We're not going to go with a full blown out review just yet. So what we're going to go ahead and do instead is we're going to go ahead and cover the top 5 exclusives on PS4.
That you should buy if you're a first-time owner of a PS4.
Now, why are we doing this? We're doing this because it's partially our opinion.
And one, it's our opinion. Two, hey, it might help somebody actually who's never owned a video game console before pick a console that they're thinking about buying and ultimately really enjoy.
Right. Now, we've actually set a few ground rules as far as what we're going to cover on the list here.
Rule 1.
Rule 1? I'm supposed to say rule 1? All right, fine. Rule 1, no cross-buy exclusives. Rule 2,
No multi-platforms.
Rule 3, no timed exclusives. And number 4, we're not going to have any remasters. Fuck that shit. Okay? Alright. With that, we're ready to go ahead and start. We do have an honorable mention that we will mention a little bit later on, but let's go ahead and get started here.
Number 5.
The Order 1886. Now, I know that this game has gotten a little bit of heat and a little bit of hate. Actually, a lot of hate. But I think it's still considered a decent game for its one playthrough. We do recommend at the end that this is going to be a rental.
Definitely a rental.
You can actually get it probably at Redbox
Box
or
for
whatever.
like $2. Yeah.
And it'll only take you probably 1 or 2 sittings to actually get through the game. It's only about 5 or 6 hours. But what you do play is actually pretty good, minus a few, glitches.
Dear God, the glitches.
Oh, and just a fair bit of warning, there is a little bit of disappointment with this game, but I think the gameplay is pretty solid. The story and lore is pretty solid.
Well, for what you get when you buy the game, it is an awesome first-person shooter.
Moving on.
Number 4.
Killzone Shadowfall. Now, this is actually kind of a split between either if you should buy it or if you should rent it. So, whichever you prefer. I personally bought this game at launch. It was actually a pretty good launch game considering its competition. Yes.
It was one of the best launch games for the PS4.
Yes.
The game is stunningly beautiful.
Yeah, it just showed off what the PS4 could actually do. I mean, this other competition was what? Knack? Ugh.
What the hell?
Yeah. I mean, considering its competition, it was pretty good. And it's still pretty good. I mean, the multiplayer is solid. It has a forgettable protagonist. Who the hell knows who Lucas Kellen is? You're going to forget it as soon as I say it.
I don't even remember his name.
Yeah, it's a good shooter. Recommend that you either rent it or buy it.
Yeah, definitely to buy or rent. If you're not sure, definitely rent it. But if you really want to get a good game, definitely buy it.
Alright, moving on.
Number 3.
Infamous Second Son. We recommend that you either buy this one or you rent it. You can actually go either way.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah. This one's a little bit on the short side, not as short as the Order 1886, but it's still quite longer. I was actually able to platinum this game in about 2 days. But this is coming from someone who's played every single entry into the franchise. I'm actually a pretty good Infamous fan. I enjoyed the ones that were on the PS3. And this new protagonist, Delson, he's actually a pretty good protagonist from what I was able to play.
Yeah, well, he's not as
He's not really as likable as Cole was.
Yeah.
But I see, from what I actually saw, he's not really that bad of a protagonist. So
yeah, kind of grows on you.
Yeah, he does kind of grow on you. I mean, basically, him and a lot of the other characters that were introduced in this game as well. Speaking of which, moving on.
Number 2.
Infamous First Light. Now, the only way you can get this one, unfortunately, is you will have to buy it. But you're going to get your money's worth. This one's only $15, and I actually got this one for free from the PlayStation Network because I'm part of a PlayStation Plus membership. I got it for free a few months back. I enjoyed the hell out of this game. That's just an amazingly awesome character. She just explodes with personality. This is what Infamous Second Son should have been.
Yeah.
This is what the game should have been. You know.
It should have went into more character development than it did in the actual game.
Right.
Second Son tended to throw a lot of things that you like more modern movies have.
Yeah. Exactly. You cannot go wrong with buying this game. It's a must-have on the PS4. All right, moving on. And actually, before we move on,
we have our honorable mention. Honorable mentions.
First up, we have P.T. This was actually going to be initially in the top 5 list, but Konami being Konami, the fucking assholes that they were,
scrubbed it.
Exactly. Not only did they remove it off the PlayStation Network, but those that actually did own it, they can't download it anymore.
Which is bullshit.
I'm fortunate. I still have it on my PS4, and I can...
And it's also been noted that it's an ass whooping if it disappears for some reason.
Yeah, I don't want any Men in Black people to, like, kind of wipe my memory to get rid of the game. You know, there's some other honorable mentions, but again, those actually didn't cover or go through the rules that we had set, and they don't count.
And we didn't play them.
Yeah, that goes for things like Drive Club. We didn't actually play Drive Club, so that wasn't in our top list here. All right. With that all said, we have our number one.
Number one!
Y'all knew this was coming. Bloodborne. Holy shit. This is the first Souls game I have ever actually beat.
Damn straight.
I enjoyed the hell out of this game.
Even though you got the crappy ending.
Even though I got the crappy ending. But, spoilers. But anyway, yeah, this is a must-own. Don't listen to people who say, yeah, this is a niche title, yeah. The sales speakers say otherwise. Fuck you.
Buy the crap out of this.
If you do get this game, just know that you're in for a world of hurt. This is a lot more difficult than your usual game, but it's a lot of fun.
It is so fun. I spent hours dying at a set of stairs.
Yes.
And having fun while dying.
It's oh so fun. I recommend that if you do play it with a guide. Don't let any asshole try to guide shame you. That's just fucking wrong. Play it however you want to play, and you're going to enjoy it when you actually get it. With that all said, those are our top 5 lists.
That's it, bro.
Yep, that's it.
Like I said, it's our opinion. You don't like it, you can suck it.
Exactly. These are our opinions. This is what we personally experienced. We hope that when you get a PS4, that you'll try to take these lists into consideration. With that all said, E3 is just around the corner, and we'll see even more games coming out on the PS4 and other systems. So until then, we'll see you guys on the next show.
Peace out.